Connect your headphones. This is Sunny Audios. Enjoy! So, you're my next companion? Good. Last one wasn't so chatty. I can use good company. I seriously wonder, does the king pay you to be silent? Oh my god! You shook your head. I can't believe such a reaction like that. I think you and I are gonna be best friends. The last guard didn't even flinch despite all my efforts. Say, would you like to know me? Would you like to get close to me? Hey, come on now. There's no need to be rude. Didn't your mother teach you any manners? You don't speak to a lady with an attitude like that. Excuse me? I am not a lady. What am I then? A blood-sucking monster. That's harsh, but it's the truth. Yes, I am a monster, but I didn't choose to be a monster. I wasn't born like this, you know. I was once normal, like you. Everything started. Hey, aren't you even listening? Don't you want to know what happened to me? How a beautiful woman like me turned into a monster? Let's make a deal. Let me tell you this story, and then I'll shut up. Otherwise, I'm going to keep talking and talking and talking. Really? That's great. Now listen closely and make sure you have a napkin ready, because at the end of it, I'm sure you're going to cry. I was born and raised in a poor family. We lived on the outskirts. Our lives were worthless. Your precious king didn't even visit the people living there once. There were no guards, no protection. If we had trouble, we had to handle every situation ourselves. You were not interested in my childhood, but you promised to listen. Man, you are really not a good listener. Okay, fine. Let me fast forward a bit. Remember the wedding night of the prince? I guess it was like 5 years ago. I don't exactly remember. King himself made a speech that day before the ceremony and said that everyone was invited. So I went to see the ceremony. I always wanted to see the inside of the palace. When I arrived there, guards didn't let me in because apparently I wasn't worthy to enter there. I guess King forgot to say everyone who is rich has a social status. I was so furious that I didn't know what to do. I started crying and went to the tavern. I started drinking. Hours passed, lots of people came by, got drunk and left. I was still drinking. At one point, a mysterious man came to my table. He was kind, bought me a drink. He had a great accent, and his sense of fashion was top-notch. He said he was looking for a companion to spend the rest of the night. I was drunk and couldn't think rationally. He wanted to go. I got up, but I was too drunk to walk. He grabbed me and started carrying me. That was the first time someone carried me. Being in the arms of a strong and handsome man was incredible. I didn't want it to end. After arriving at his home, he carried me to his bed. He took off his clothes and came close to me. He grabbed me by my throat and started squeezing. I couldn't breathe. I thought I was going to die. He opened his mouth, and I saw his sharp teeth, and then darkness. I woke up the next day lying on top of a garbage pile. My clothes were ripped, and I had a bite mark on my neck. He must have thought I died to get rid of me. He threw my body to the garbage, and that's how I turned into a vampire. It's tragic, right? Do you pity me now? You do? Oh, I wasn't expecting that. Guess you have a heart after all. A very powerful heart, I have to say. I can hear it from here. It beats healthily. Let's not forget the smell of your blood. It's very intoxicating. I would love to leave my mark on you. You should have seen your face. I am just joking. You need to relax. Have you ever seen the mark of a vampire before? No. Do you want to see it? You can come close and look at my neck. Man, you really have trust issues. I'm trying to develop a bond between us, and you downright treat me like an animal. I can't even move. How am I supposed to attack you? Look. See the ropes? If you still don't trust me, you can get behind me. You can still see it bite from there. Hey, what are you doing? You're really hard to convince. Fine, have it your way. Look at the left side of my neck. Do you see it? Isn't it beautiful? You can touch it if you want. Leaving a mark on your prey, permanently scarring them, is a beautiful thing. I didn't choose this life, but now I'm embracing it. There are posters of my face all around town. Everyone should know me. I lived my whole life as a shadow. Right now I literally live in the shadows, but I have a good reputation now. I would have preferred if everyone loved me, but you know as they say, if you can't make them love you, make them fear you. And after tonight, every single living thing will start shaking when the sun goes down. Why are you laughing? You think the king is going to kill me tonight? No. He isn't going to kill me, you simple-minded idiot. He needs me. Why do you think he orders guards to capture me alive? Your king, he is getting old, and he is afraid. Every king, ruler, emperor wants one thing and one thing only: to rule forever, to be immortal, and live like a god. To do that, he needs my blood. Just my blood isn't enough, of course. I also had to bite him. You think your king wouldn't let himself turn into a vampire? Oh, honey, look how naive you are. He plans to do that. Don't worry, though. I won't turn him into a vampire because I'm going to kill him and hang his corpse on the town square. Your heart rate is increasing. Are you shook up? Are you nervous? Do I make you nervous? I tried to kill the king before. I sneaked into the palace, but the palace is crawling with guards. Even at night, nearly every 3 feet there is a guard. I love challenging hunts, but that's just suicide. Then I learned the king wants me alive. It is a golden opportunity for me. I let myself be captured by your simpletons, and now he's coming right to me. I wonder how his blood will taste like. Are you afraid? Yes, be afraid. Be very afraid, because you haven't seen anything yet. Now that's much better. Do you really think you can stop me with that sword? My fangs are the only sharp thing I've got, honey. Have you seen my nails? How do you think I got free from the ropes? I can rip your intestines with one single move. Don't trust that rusty old armor you are wearing. It won't protect you. You kept me company all night, so I'm offering you a choice. Drop down your sword and let me bite you, and I'll let you live, or try to fight me and die. Do you have a family? Don't you want to go to them? Do you really want to die here? Good, now get on your knees. I said, get on your knees. I love seeing men like you tremble before me. It makes me feel powerful. Now, hold still.